Hello, hello. Shagath Unknown here. Welcome back to Dwarf Fortress here on the 10th of January, 2023, local time, 1703. At least for a couple more seconds. Alrighty. Cut my music off. Shame. 1704 now. Alrighty. Now that we got this going, let me click something on over here real quick, and I think we're good to go. Cool. I'm doing things a little bit differently on my end, but doesn't change anything on your end. So, what are we going to do today? What's the plan? Well, I am going to be enabling enemies today. So that's going to be a major change. We have a new squad thing set up here, a new barracks, but no squad assigned to it. So I'd like to go ahead and make a squad and get them training down here. I want to make sure we can seal this off. There's a couple things we have to clean up like that, so giving myself about 2 hours to do that, and then about 2 hours in we'll turn enemies back on and see what happens. So I probably won't be able to clean this whole place up and make it completely safe yet. I'm really going to focus more on this just initial, like, let's get defenses in here with the squad and everything. I could maybe put a couple traps here. Wouldn't hurt, but it's not going to be as effective as our false entrance, and in fact this could be the downfall of the fort. So it may or may not happen today. We'll see what happens, but at some point this thing is all gonna fall apart, right? So we're gonna go in here and create a new squad, and it's gonna be free choice, and assign a leader. Now, is there anyone who's like not doing much that's not already, like, you're a planter? I mean, I guess you can do it, right? We have a lot of, like, poets and stuff, and bards, which, I mean, they still have their place, but we'll move some people around a little bit. A weaver, like, that's okay. But I'll take that weaver, for instance. What else do we have here? A ranger, huh? What does that mean? I think of ranger as like an archer, but they said they have no relevant skills. So it must be looking for something else on the relevant skill right now. As we do have Mark's Dwarf, but there might be something slightly different. Another ranger, you get to go in. Pump operators, really specialized. This bard is a wrestler, go for it. And we're gonna get them assigned here pretty quickly so they can start working on all kinds of good stuff. A beekeeper, there we go. Alright, that's everybody. Now, they are the Steels of Trotting. Go back here, and their equipment's already fine for them to at least look for new stuff. Get what they can. So we need to assign the Steels of Trotting. We go in here, and everything. Now, secondly, we go in here, and we assign that so that they can actually use it for archery training, and hopefully they'll be happy. And there we are. We unpause. We are in midsummer, right at the beginning of midsummer, and we've got the Diluvian machine up and running. The Queen has banned stuff. I don't really care. I want to go up with F7 to my false entrance here and link this up because I never did. So for the false entrance, that's the false entrance drainer. This one was never linked. False entrance sealer. And we're going to link that to you. And we're going to link that to you. Still a little bit risky, but we'll try to make it work out. And I probably don't need to prioritize that. Yeah, I think we're good. People are going to work on that. So that is good enough for the moment. The Diluvian machine, to take another look at it, it goes up pretty high here, and it is all full of water for how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Z levels, expanding as it goes up like a giant funnel. A lot of fun. That's why they call it a funnel. We can disassemble this. It's no longer useful. There is a way to get on top of it, but there's no way into it or anything, and no one would really have any tactical advantage for being inside of it. Maybe getting on top of it, they would shoot down or something, but I'm gonna say they're not gonna be able to jump from here into our walls or anything, I wouldn't imagine, so. And if they do, they're gonna take a lot of damage, so I'm not worried about it. Anyone that can get over the walls otherwise is gonna be like a flyer or something, and they're a separate problem. So I want to go down here, and I want to build something here. So BNB, we're going to build a bridge that opens downward. And I'm just, because it's kind of the size that I'd like to go with, we'll do that right there. And I always seem to make these things out of bauxite, so let's get some bauxite. Now we'll go up to here and do the same thing, opening to the right. I don't know if I opened the downward one correctly, and we're going to need to test the sealer once it's hooked up. Because it might have the same problem. People bleeding in here. I'll probably just put a lever right here so we can seal this thing off. I might, again, look into a way to make this safe, but it's a real pain. There's a lot of open area here. You'd have to make it go all the way to the ceiling so climbers can't get through. It's going to be really difficult to actually make this area sealed off in a way that's safe. So I don't think I'm going to be trying that anytime soon. Whatever happened to that magma? It should still be here. Okay, I've lost my bearings. Let's go back here. Yeah, see, it's still here. So I did find out that you know, it never cools, which is a bit odd, but it does dry out like water. It basically has the same properties as water, except it's hot. So it has some extra interactions because of that. But the general behavior, the way it flows and everything is about the same, as far as I could tell. Just have them gather stuff. That'll be fun for a bit. Now I want to go down here. It's 82 or something? 83? Yeah. We dug down to 83 before. And I really want to... keep going a bit. Actually, that's fine. Is it T for stairs? Yeah. Get rid of the really long stairwells for safety. I could maybe go like 2 at a time, but it's fine. 115. We're pretty far down. I don't think we can go much further. I think it's around 128 or so, right? I don't know if they could even dig this way. Well, they have that now. Cancel this real quick. All right. One, like, misclick or whatever. 129. This is it. Once we get down here. So are they digging? Maybe not, because I forgot to set the damn priorities. That's painful. They may still be working on some other stuff. I had them digging out entire floors, which was just like an endless job. Not endless, but it's an excessive amount, and they've been working on that for months. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to set their schedule. We're gonna have them constantly train. I think that's what the others are doing. Yeah. Alright, so no one's doing this yet. It is really far. Oh, I know why as well. I think I forbade this. What a satisfying word, forbade. Wow, right when I closed that, we got the Duchess, maybe traction benches. Nope, 2 goblets. There we go. So is anyone hanging out in here yet? Like, what's going on? Well, something's going on. You've shown up. I think they're setting up their gear or something. I don't know. Whatever. It's good, right? They'll be training eventually. They'll be hanging out just like all these. We have a miner going down this way. Perfect. Alright, so let me continue redigging the stairs while they're working on that, just to make sure they get done. I want to see what we can find down here before it's too late. Son of a bitch. I just need to pause when I'm doing it because the misclicks really break things. They should just be down. Does it really matter that much? Probably not. This is not like a central stairway. We're going to have people coming down all the time. Much less likely to fall. I might as well try digging it the more appropriate way from the start, though. Prevent as many accidents that could happen here. I figure we have a good chance to go down here right now and look around, explore things a little bit before I turn enemies on. It's very likely once enemies are on, I'm gonna have a bad time. That's just because we have so much value in everything. They're gonna immediately recognize, like, yo, this fort's gonna be a good place to attack, both from above and below. So this is definitely opening me up for danger down here. What I'm hoping to do is find a spot where we break into more cavern or something, an even lower layer, and down here we could hopefully find a lot of magma. I mean, I guess I could just keep digging around in that other cavern layer where the little piece of magma was at, but it's not really enough. So what I could probably do is I could take that like tiny little bit of magma that I have. We could pump that up somewhere and have a single tile of like 7-7 and just put a smelter. But that's a lot of work for a single smelter or something. It does cut down on fuel costs though. All this granite. Tetrahedrite's always pretty good if you want that iron from it. It is iron, yeah. An expansive cavern, boom. No, it's silver and copper, actually. Never mind. All right, we are. Oh, that's not magma. It's. Wait, what's going on? Is that the floor? Yeah, it's under lichen. It looks like we're still up a layer because of the color. Obsidian cavern floor. That tells us a lot about what's here. Obsidian. Alright, we need to get down there. We could go in from right here. So what we'll do is... we'll go like this. I want to basically say right here, go up. I know it's an exciting tunnel, but not channel. Why did I click channel? I knew something was wrong. I was looking at it like something's not right. So then we can go down onto that, they can walk down lower, and we're in here. So obsidian tells me that there's magma nearby. And that tells me that if we were to dig in... like this... we may find some. So down here we have Bloodthorn. That's pretty cool. Gather up some plump helmets and stuff. Make them walk for it. Then here we will get rid of that. But they are actually able to dig from there, so I'll let them continue going. Bloodthorn trunk, so it's actually one of the trees. Okay. Didn't realize that. Oh, nethercap is cool. I think it's magma safe. It's the only magma safe wood, I believe. Special. Alrighty, how's this looking? Still no sign of lava, of magma. And that's now directly where that obsidian's at. So the obsidian might actually be lower rather than above. So it may be down this way. This is beeline to that. It'll be safe to do so because they should complain. Oh, I hope it will be. They should complain if they run across any magma, like a hot wall, like they complain about damp walls. They're chopping this stuff down, so that's nice. So we have a lot of water down here. Oh, they're still going. Cool. Maybe we'll find something down at the lowest layer. I was thinking something I could do if I wanted to make a safe path down here. At least to the area. I could keep it all within my fortress walls, and I could build like a little room, like a little thing of walls, and then on the inside of the walls have stairs going down, and we could have that going as far as we want. Nothing gets inside. It's not beautiful, but it's something we could do. Select material after lever, do jet. Now we need to go look at our false entrance. And make sure that that works the way I want it to. Hopefully no one gets crushed if they're using the entrance for whatever reason. That one did, and that one did. Awesome. So hopefully nothing will be using those anytime soon. So I want to leave this... I want to leave it open. And we're going to come back down here. It's not quite ready. What about this one? Not quite ready either. Better than forbidding doors even. The bridge should keep us safer, I hope. Where was this cavern? About 111? Yeah, pretty much. Is this, that's Bloodthorn. Nethercap logs. It doesn't say magma safe, but I'm pretty sure it is. Again, I think it's the one special one. Cool. Alrighty. Let's keep looking. Well, we have some stuff over here. It's pretty cool. I think they can walk over here. Yeah, they should be able to. Anything exciting over here? Damp. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to want to dig into that. I don't think we'll flood. Ah, warm. So we have definitely found some more magma down here. Let's actually go out a little bit more. See what we run across. That'll give us some room to work with channeling and stuff down here. Let me guess, crowns? I don't see any mandates here, so whatever. People are starting to hang out in here. That's a good sign. We want to link this lever up to there. We want to come to this one. Link this lever up to there. Allowing us to seal our cavern entrances and exits a little more effectively. I thought that was bauxite. I was like, how? I'm a little nervous for what's going to happen, because it could be basically the end of Iron Clears, but it's going to have to end at some point. Yeah, warm stone located. Iron Clears was never going to last forever. So in the mining designation, we can see here the warm stone, and that's what I was referencing. It's just like with water. Yep, I was like, did I see one? I did. See what we come across here. Interesting. So we do have magma on this level as well. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to click here and go to there on this level. Because I want to figure out where the magma's really at down here. Seems like we have a nice pool of it. And, you know, if I understand correctly, we could just, again, get individual pieces of magma, like one block of it under the forge would be enough to power the forge. It's never going to evaporate, if we could set it up correctly. So it keeps it a little bit safer once you get to that point. It looks like up here we're doing okay. So what I'm going to want to do is channel over some of this once we kind of figure out where it's all at. Just to get a look down there at the magma. The real chore here would then be pump stacking it all the way back, which is not going to be fun. It'd be a lot of power. It'd be really a pain to get that large of a pump stack. So I think we'll hold off on the channel. We'll let them finish. Will this be F8? It will. Because I'm tired of having to find that. Alright, so this is good. My front gate I already know is good from ages ago. But we'll take a look at it anyway. Make sure it's still linked. It is. What else? What else do I need to think about? We got all the food forever. Probably going to want to set a few more butcher requests soon. Not much going on in here. And yeah, we've really got a good handle on where the magma's at. Actually, I'll remark those, but they won't be able to do them. That's just going to be helpful for me. I think the others like went somewhere else because they were hungry or whatever, so now we're waiting longer. We're still making like swords and helms and all that good stuff. We're gonna want to update our... We're gonna want to update our dudes to get better equipment before turning enemies on. It's already been over half an hour. How is that possible? It's 35 minutes in. And I don't feel like I've done that much. And I'm basically, you know, giving myself that limit of about 2 hours. And then I'm turning them on and we'll see what happens. Ooh, a steel crossbow. I like that. If you're gonna grow attached to something, that's a good one to pick. Better than a crappy, you know, wooden weapon or something. Now what I've noticed is, rather, I haven't noticed... Ooh, what's that? I haven't noticed different materials that can show up down here. I don't 100% know what it looks like. But it does show up down here. It might even be down towards where that magma's at. But I feel like that's exceptionally deep. That's the nether cap, what it looks like. I don't think the other ones had a chance to grow that tall. But it's got the actual, like, mushroom thing going on up here. Cool. I like it. Let's go back here. Oh, we already have it in here, don't we? Nether cap has already made its way in here. I love that. What are you using for that? You better not use the nether. You are. You're making a nether cap bin. Why? I could put some extra orders on what they use to make these things, but it's gonna be okay. We're gonna make this a priority 2 to smooth all this out. That way my miners don't get disrupted. And no one's got that corner yet. That corner's been bothering me this whole time. Get that corner there. Do it. They keep oscillating between which floor they want to dig. That cobaltite. So the other thing I was referencing is adamantine. I don't know exactly where it spawns, like where in the rock layers, the strata that it would spawn. But I know it's found pretty deep. And that's better than steel. That's what you want to use. If you can. In most cases, they're actually... Yeah, I say that because someone's going to want to correct me. Because I'm speaking generally. In almost every case, that is better than steel. But it actually... That's not 100% accurate. In fact, it is... It's better than steel for all but I think one weapon. I think it's a hammer. And I think it might actually be like silver or something that's actually better for hammers. I don't quite remember. But the thing is, there's all these properties of weapons, of materials, right? Density and everything goes into the calculation. And so because of that, adamantine is outclassed for like one type of weapon where the best one is like silver or steel. I think it's silver. And I think it's the hammer. I might be wrong. I'm just saying, I know, I understand that that's a mechanic, so before I make a bold claim like, this is the best thing, someone's gonna be like, no, it's not. So believe me, I do understand. Whatever you do, don't fall in here. Emerald. You know what? I might as well... Oops, I was on auto. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna go out 2 more just to see what I can find here. Who's petitioning for what? You want to study? That's cool. I never finished improving the library. I wanted to a long time ago. And while I'm thinking about it, I thought about it a few minutes ago. I should go up to the bedrooms in a moment. I want to see them start channeling. Or I could just wait. I mean, I could just go and come back, but I kind of want to see them break through to it, because that's exciting. Adding all these extra 1 designations was probably not the best move. Now they'll have no choice. They're gonna go to these, of course. Trolling me, but they'll have no choice but to do the 1s. And they'll probably be done smoothing that up upstairs. They've probably already done that. So I don't have to worry about the miner saying, I'm gonna go smooth things now. And of course they save the channeling. Come on, channel. Alright, we should see magma finally. That's a no. Now I'm interested at what's going on down here. It must be below. So I want to see someone come dig this corner here. I'm actually really interested now in what's going on here. Alexandrite. Cool. Now I want you to channel that. At the very least, I know it's not on the inside of these that I'm digging. It could be... Actually, we haven't really confirmed it's not to the left here. I probably do want to confirm that. Wait, no, this is what needs to channel. Oh, actually, that would have been a problem if it were over there. It would have been flowing in now. There we are. You've discovered a great magma sea. You've discovered an unusual volcanic wall studded with gems. Okay, let's take a look at our discoveries here. What do we have here? Sapphire, yellow diamond, obsidian, that's not a gem, but blue diamond. So it's just all kinds of gems, basically. Lots of really valuable gems. But it's now a chore of, oh, there's native gold and all that fun stuff here. Now it becomes a chore of how do you get it, right? You have to make it safe to get down there. Clear zircon. What's down here? This little spot on the map. Semi-molten rock. Cool. I guess it's a rock that can't fully withstand the temps down here. What the hell? Fire snake. Don't mind. Oh, I can't read it. Okay. Those sound like fun. I didn't realize I was still playing. It's okay though. This actually goes up for a few layers. It's very, very deep. Wow. So one fun thing that we could do is actually dump water in here just to make... Ooh, that's new. Kunzite. Just to make obsidian. Dig that stuff out, and I also want you guys basically dig all of this out because it should be safe. Anything going on here? Not much. Okay. Well, I'm curious about our options here. Setting up a pump here would be very easy. If you were very cautious about how you made your pump, you could wall everything off, similar to what I did for the Diluvian Machines pump system, but we'd be doing that for like 100 layers. More than 100 probably. Up to 43 from, okay, so it's quite a bit. 119. So then that's 19 layers up to 0. Or up to 100. Then 100. Yeah, we're at negative 100. I was missing by 100. So that's 119 up to 0. And then another 43 on top of that. Just to get up to here. So we would actually want to set up separate workshops lower in a place that's easier to manage. But that runs into problems of resources being far away. So it would almost be better to rebuild even lower and move our stuff down there rather than move the magma up here. Mandate? Nope. Alright, let's go up here to the library, and I should be safe to dig this out. Never been a problem before. But there's not that many people in there, is there? This, on the other hand, we could add a bit more to it. What is that? Rough emeralds. Oh, the magma's also on this level. Very interesting. There could be some potential danger here. Why'd the color change? Is it just the way it looks? Lots of gems and stuff over here. Lots of obsidian. If there's pressurized magma behind one of these, it just flows out and kills them, basically. I just want to carve this out because I can. Not because I need to. Curious what I might discover. So far, not much. And we'll get that corner. No! Why? Can we get to that? I think we probably can. Yep. They wouldn't have claimed it if they can't. Alrighty, so next up, we're almost an hour in. Equip. Everyone update equipment. Just hope it works. And did we link this up? I think we did. I remember doing it. Yeah. These guys are still hanging out. They don't really do much. Scroll through, see if there's anyone hanging out in... Yeah, there are some hanging out in here. Now this happened before, where some friendly things made their way into the fort and just kind of, they were hanging out. What's going on, Jaeger? I don't think I can help with that one. Lots of withered pigtails for some reason. That's a shame. Some of this is still queued up from like a while ago, where I just said dig everything. Kind of like this. But I did much, much more. Right, they're coming back down here as well. I'm really just debating how I want to handle this, if I want to handle this right now at all. That much of a pump stack is going to take quite a while to make. I'm not going to get that built before I turn enemies on. That's obvious. So it's just got me thinking about what else to do to prep. The magma is tempting, though. What I'm actually looking for right now is bituminous coal a little bit. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be much down here, but just grabbing what I can. Alright, let's look for coal elsewhere. Hood grabs Sphalerite. Grab that galena, those emeralds. Haven't really used galena much, but hey, it's there, we might as well. Oh. Didn't expect that right now. Lost track of the time. So it took about 50 minutes to get through 2 months there. Good music is good, by the way. About to kick into the part I really like. Except I think saving kind of breaks it sometimes. Get our diorite here. All right, what else is going on down here? This is the kind of area you would be more likely to find bituminous coal. Cobaltite, not quite. Alright, we might find something good in here. Hematite's good, for sure. Because that's one of the things we have queued up to make iron, and we're making a lot of iron and steel. That's from our well. I was like, what is this one from? I don't remember. I really like this part of the song. This is Mountain Home, yeah. No sign of coal. I mean, I guess we have a lot in here. Here's a bit. I was just kind of thinking we might be running low. I guess I could have checked, though. I could check our stocks. But it gave me something to do, look around a little bit. And they still have a lot of stuff to dig in here. Like a whole lot. Alright, so I've linked up all my doors, all my bridges. Diluvian machine works. I've got squads. They're doing things, they're training. You're now like novice armor users and stuff. Novice fighters and all that, so you're getting somewhere. These other guys have been training for a while, so they're probably doing great. Yeah, they're all like legendary. Master Wrestler. Grandmaster Mace Dwarf. He's a legendary, all kinds of things. And I see him actually shooting, which was cool. I just saw an arrow. Yeah, they're going an arrow. That's pretty cool. I've never actually seen him doing it before. Magma's going to stay in the same situation for a bit. I don't think they want to go... Actually, they maybe could have. Oh no, because that's warm. So they're probably freaked out. But it may actually be safe to dig right there, but definitely not there. Yeah, I'll just cancel these. And I guess I'm still a little bit curious about, oh my goodness. The name just... I'm thinking of something else and it's really bothering me. Holy crap, hold on. Adamantine. I kept saying amaranth or amaranthine. I kept thinking that in my mind. I'm like, what is the word? Why has it slipped me? Oops, I'm on auto. Do I really? No, I don't need to do that badly. I just saw it and I'm like, I want to get rid of that. I can't get there because of this tree. Yeah. Have them grab some more of these. It's kind of fun. I don't know if I want to touch those spore ones though. They're gonna get me squished. I'm so curious about this obsidian. It means there was some magma around here. I was thinking there might still be some. I do kind of want to do something just for fun. See if this works. We're right up on that wall. Interesting position. I think I'm most curious about if I were to come down here, so many gems. This whole thing here, right? No, not this one. This one? I guess it is. No, I thought there was another one. Oh, wherever it is, there were so many. Now, let's check tasks. Is anyone gonna come, dump some water? Fill pond. Alrighty, let's just chill out and see this happen. That was very quick. It's gonna take 8 minutes to get down there now. The alternating staircase actually would slow you down a little bit, but it prevents the falling. A caravan? We'll take a look at it in a moment. Just a random shield laying down there, okay. I'm thinking about a design I'm gonna do for my next fort where we're gonna maybe forego stairs almost entirely, rely on ramps, but I want to basically design it in a way that we maximize floor space on each. We maximize what we're doing on each floor, maybe. Forgot to upgrade the bedrooms, by the way. I should do that. We'll watch this happen real quick. It does lead to some issues when you do that, however, because you don't have a lot of room for expansion. Once you dig out a whole floor and put a bunch of stuff there, you can't really, like, stick machinery through that floor if you're, you know, cutting the bedrooms up or something. Well, they're almost there. 10 or so Z levels. Whatever you do, don't jump in. Yeah, so now we have the steam here, which of course... Oh, why would you leave the bucket? We see that magma dip down a little bit, but it just immediately... So now we screwed up the lava and it's going to kill the frame rate. Screwed up the magma, rather. Actually, no, if it's coming from off map... Yeah, it may just keep refilling like water does then. Oh, it was fun. Now, no one else do that, by the way. Because it's a waste of time, I just wanted to do it. Alright, so first is bedrooms. We're just going to use closest material. I'm going to look for any bedroom... Oops. I'm going to look for any bedroom without a chest. I am paused because the caravan is here. And I don't want to waste a bunch of time. You know, we didn't actually trade much with the elves last time. Oh, I forgot what cabinet it is. It's not H. Is it N? Yeah. Actually, these are probably not the best places to be putting them. I should be going to the older bedrooms that I know people have claimed a long time ago that have stuff strewn about them like these, but it's a little late now. That was a dumb move on my part. Now, I think we already have lots and lots of crafts here. We're going to request more of them. Dog bone amulets, sheep bone, pig bone, goat bone, all the amulets. They're worth tons and tons and tons of money. We can't do crowns because the damn queen refuses to let us. And really, I'll probably just leave this stuff here. Even if we don't get rid of it right now, because this is way too much to get rid of in one go. How many items is that? Oh, frame rate did not like that. That's about the same as last time, 400 something. Is this a cedar? Yeah, it is cedar tree. I knew we had one in here. Yeah, so I'll probably just leave the stuff here. if we even make it to the next autumn, it'll be ready for another trading session. And I guess we're going to be waiting a little bit for them to get stuff here. So I'm thinking I might... Yeah, I'm going to step away for a moment and top off my water while they're doing this. So I'll leave you here. Alrighty, apparently they're going to be pressure washing the parking garage on Monday. And they're like, no cars on two, and it's a 4-level, it's 5 levels really. The roof is normally visitors, but it's like a 5-level parking garage. And they're like, we're cleaning 2 of the levels on Monday and 2 of them on Tuesday. Move all cars. Like, there's not enough room. Where are the people supposed to be? Like, it's almost always, you know, on any given level, there's only a few empty parking spots at a time. 2 entire floors are not going to be able to fill up the roof, and then the other 2 floors. I don't understand the thinking there. I know they want to do it as quickly as possible, but they're saying from like 8:30 to 17. It was like all day. I guess they partially want to do it when people are at work. But it's also, I don't know, I think it's just not a great setup that they went for here. Still waiting on items, but we're mostly there. I'll probably go ahead and start the trade when the broker gets back, because we're not going to be able to sell all these items. So what are we canceling and why? Steel bars. Oh, one of our miners was trying to forge. Very interesting. We're probably not going to get steel bars. Might be able to get some cloth. I think our broker's here. Yep. We can get, like, steel bars, but it's probably not very many. But we'll take it. Black bronze, that's cool. Take the iron as well. We'll just take all of this. We'll take the rough gems. That'll give gem cutters things to do. I don't know about chains, but I'll I'll take the flasks. And I'll take some of these cages. Expensive ones in here. I'm gonna take the cages without animals. Because we have too many animals still. I'm gonna get some beer. I don't know if I want dwarven milk. Fine, I'll buy it because it's funny. Playing my jam. All right, and now the steel battle axe. Any steel weapons I will take. It's things we don't have to make. I'll take the steel pick. It's an improvement over... Well, maybe. We probably have a lot of them now. Take training axes and swords and spears. You want 9 grand from me for this, and I'm like, you know what? We'll pay more. Let's keep going. We're gonna be able to afford it, I'm pretty sure. That's a lot of socks, though. I'm gonna basically get all the ones that aren't 500. Get those. Oh wait, those are gauntlets, not gloves. Those are some really expensive gloves. I'm gonna leave the sheep wool ones. Alright, what do we have here? Pigtail seeds, take those. Plump helmet. Rock nuts, Gave wheat. Steel bolts. They're expensive, but I will get them. I might end up taking some of that away, but we'll see. We don't need the meat. We'll take the plump helmets though, and alright, let's see if I can actually make up for all this, because I did go a little overboard here. Give him some loincloths and some cheaper backpacks. A few quivers. We still don't get any scrolls or anything with actual text on them. What a weird spawn we got. A lot of just blank parchment that I guess I'll take. I don't think we can do anything with the parchment though. We need to bind it, don't we, into a codex. Alright, figurines. 2,000 amulets, scepters. Oh yeah, 12,000. Still losing money, but okay, I'm gonna have to get rid of some stuff. What was something that was really expensive? I can get rid of maybe the bolts. Yeah. Now they're profiting. I wonder what'll happen if we try this. Oh, we gave them a treasure. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Angel entered the sickness of leaping is a great treasure. We respect that this is no mere trade. It's gone now. Oh well, oops. I didn't think I was getting, like, artifacts, but yeah, they took it. That's good. Again, I don't know how much longer the fort's going to even last at this point, so exporting artifacts is cool because they'll get out into the world and we'll be able to see the effects of that whenever the fort does end. Oh yeah, I should probably tell him that he's no longer needed here. And now we're done with all that. Definitely want to look at the bedroom in a bit while we still have time. I'm not going to be doing that anymore, not at all, Tusk. Strange. How's it going? What a strange thing to come in with. As for when the game is, it's always in the same time slot. It's always Saturday, Sunday in the day stream, and it's on the schedule down below. I'm doing the whole franchise, dude. There's gonna be plenty of it. I'm just not gonna be doing what you asked. That is done. What are we at? Hour 21. Oh yeah, you're gonna be going to the shop soon. Are you excited for it? You're not gonna like cry or something, are you? But look how barren some of this is. Why would you cut your pinky? That sounds like a terrible idea. Don't do that, dude. Yeah, not passing out is good. What is this? Underlichen is growing here. We've let it go that far that it's turned into underlichen. We basically have a free farm in here. Let's, delete this stockpile. Oh, that was the same one, of course, I forgot. Yeah, I actually remember you talking about that, yeah. Alright, I think we're good. Anything interesting ever happened down here? No, it's still all 7s. So that just... I think it would have made obsidian, but then it either melted or whatever happened. And this is the dense underlichen down here, but we also have it up top, which is just wild. Alright, time for another calling, perhaps. Some things have probably grown to be older. Well, it's all the alpacas for now. We can get rid of a boar. That's a lot of cats. Like, that's a whole lot of cats right there. Well, we'll start making some cat soap or something out of that. And a lot of dogs. Dude, I hate doing this, though. Alright, get to butchering. I mean, it's pretty common, Tusk. Like, generally, something like that happens so fast, you won't notice it right away as it's happening. Alright, so we're coming up on an hour and a half. Inching ever closer to me turning enemies back on. And thus probably spelling the doom of the fort pretty quickly at that point. Someone, pull this. I want to see what happens. Is that a bat? Something was flying around over here and I lost sight of it. Don't get killed, dude. You hauling? Oh my god, I can't click you. You're hauling spore tree logs. I don't like all the people going through here because they're putting themselves at risk. Oh, what's your deal? Why are you sad? I mean, you're not that bad. I was noticing earlier that we have 0, like, super angry dwarves. Someone on one of the YouTube videos was talking about that on one of the shorts or something, and it's like, I'm most curious how you have, like, 200 dwarves and only one angry one. And I'm like, bruh, I barely even pay attention to it. All right, don't get jacked up by the lever pole. Something collapsed. It's a tree. Oh, you son of a... That broke my road? This guy got knocked unconscious. B in X... X? No, B and O. Whoa, what happened there? Alright, y'all, build a new road. Pull lever. I missed it. Oh no, there we are. It closed the way I wanted to. Good. Now someone else pull the lever. We need to open that back up for now. I'm laughing at your emote thing there. Can't believe that broke my road. So we've already killed 3 cats, a llama, a reindeer cow, and a reindeer bull, and a boar. Oh, 4 cats. When you tell them to slaughter things, they don't waste time. I still hate it too. What in the world is going on over here? Let me look at something real quick. Alright, sorry about that. Just still doing their work over here in the background anyway. The planter was fighting. Is it from the, I was knocked out by a cave-in. This isn't confusing. I got caught in dust underground. No, that's not annoying. What a goober. Why is that YouTube thing still post? I don't even have access to that anymore. Not the YouTube channel, but the bot saying check out my YouTube channel. I don't have access to that timer anymore. Like, it doesn't exist in my list of timers. So I don't understand why the bot likes to say that. Oh my goodness, dude. You're really pushing my buttons. I like that. I'm gonna dig this out because it's bothering me. I'm not gonna do anything with it, but it's bothering me. We're kind of chilling and killing time a little bit. Let me go into here and update their equipment. Again, we've built more things now. Hopefully they'll be able to outfit a little bit better. We're getting there, but a lot of the new ones are gonna have a hard time. In here, I mean, they're looking decent. They're looking okay. But they could still use more. Ooh, 6 more cats. That's brutal. Oh, that's another thing I meant to do. B, T. I have no idea what this is going to be. G. Let's put a couple cage traps. Not a great setup. But it's better than nothing. Let's get a few cage traps out there to help protect these entrances for when they are open. Also, didn't I say to pull this? I don't really need to name that anything. It's not special. All right. While we're waiting on that, we got about 25 minutes until I turn enemies back on. And I need to go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna just like kind of sit here and zoom out or something. We'll have them smooth. And I'm gonna leave us here. I'm just gonna go run to the bathroom real quick, and then I'll be right back. Alright, I was gonna say, with any luck, we'll make it to the freeze before anything else happens. That's actually partially luck, partially not. Is there gonna be traction benches? You idiot. Goblet. You are you are really getting into this this setup, aren't you, dude? 10 more cats, damn. I was gonna say though, with any luck, I could have a chance to fix these gears up here. Oh crap. Did we leave this running? Yeah, this is good. I could turn the machine on for a bit. What I wanted to do is come down here and fill all of this in so it's no longer dirt. Because I think that's the problem I had before that was causing it to leak. Oh, this thing never really filled all the way up still. With that in mind, let me actually shut off the underground river. Whatever happened to this? Okay, it's open now. Bro, cookie clicker is dangerous. Don't talk about that. Alright, so now this is sealed off a little bit. The river is going to be able to fill up with more sevens. The brook, rather. I want to try to make my next start in a more proper river or something, where we have a better source of water. That would have worked a lot better for this project. I would love to see the diluvian machine on a river, not a brook, just to see how much we could affect the flow of the entire river. Because it's a lot bigger, it's a lot beefier. Actually, we don't have any way down there, do we? Yeah, that's completely sealed off, so it's safe for me to mark those. Because that's what I want to replace. We have to wait until the freeze to do it, though. Which is coming in a few days. It's not that far off. Yo, Bonsai Buddy, taking me back. I was there when that was new. And then it had all these other ones that were similar. It was the same kind of thing, like a little dude that lives on your desktop, but like Bonsai Buddy was the OG, at least as far as I ever saw. And then this other company had a bunch. It had like, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 of them or whatever. And then because of course that's just the way things are on the internet, a bunch of them would just like take their titties out and stuff because why not? And I'm talking like animated ones, like people, like not real people, but like animated ones. Of course they had real people ones too, but all that was like early to mid 2000s. That's what I remember. I don't remember when Bonsai Buddy came out, but I was there when it was new. Well, not like desktop. It was like a Bonsai Buddy thing, like a little dude that, like a little person that would live on your desktop. You know, and they would just like randomly do different things. All right, what's your deal? Hold up. What's your deal? Dwarf Monster Slayer Frozen Corpse. Cool. You're a visitor. But oh, the goose is way after that. The goose was a meme that happened after Untitled Goose Game came out. I'm talking about 20 years ago, man. It's kind of similar, but it's like Bonsai Buddy, little desktop assistant dude that lives there. But I just remember finding that back in like the early to mid 2000s or whatever, like the like anime women ones that would just be like taking their titties out and stuff. No, Clippy is not the same. Clippy came with Microsoft Word. Actually, Clippy was originally, I believe, part of Microsoft Bob, an operating system. But the Clippy everyone knows is part of Microsoft Word and PowerPoint and stuff. He was only relegated to Microsoft Word and PowerPoint and all that. He didn't like live on your desktop and just do stuff randomly. It's a random shield here. Spattered with troglodyte blood. Cool. Yeah, they really need better equipment. We're running out of time. I can't believe we got this dense underlichen growing here, like at the surface, basically. This stockpile can also go away. Like meat barrels and stuff like that. Yeah, they don't really matter here. We got all kinds of amulets and stuff here. No one seems to be locked up right now. That's good. Oh, one more thing. Oh, the caravan left. The river is... The brook is filling back up. Pull lever. Get that water refilling the underground river before it has a chance to drain a lot. Because we got to make sure we have water in our well to get us through the winter. If we live that long. That's a big ol' if right there, if we live that long. When I was a kid, I started with Sega Genesis, right? And then after Sega Genesis, it was PlayStation, and then PlayStation 2, and Xbox, and then Xbox 360, PlayStation 3. Now, on the side of this, in the mid-90s, we got a computer, and that's when I started playing like Doom and you know, all kinds of just different computer games, Doom and SimCity and whatever, right? So we got a computer in the mid-90s. We got a slightly better, well, not slightly, we got a much better one in the early 2000s. And then after the 2000s, or after the early 2000s, when that computer was old, it wasn't able to keep up with a lot of stuff. And in like 2007, I got a laptop, like a gaming laptop. And it was okay, but then what really changed it for me was in 2011 when I got, I built my first gaming PC. And that completely changed everything for me. You know, building it, basically a lot of the best parts you could buy at that time. So it was a 580, which was that was basically top end video card at the time. And like the highest end, like 2770K, one of the highest end, like unlocked CPUs you could get at the time. You know, like 16 gigs of RAM or something, which was a lot back then. It's still not bad, but that was a lot back then. A liquid cooler, closed loop liquid cooler. You know, like it was a beefy machine back then. That was 2011. That was a point where I kind of never looked back. That was the first time I had like a beefy boy PC that could play anything I threw at it. And I was like, all right, I'm kind of done with consoles. And the only reason I got the PlayStation 3 back a couple years before that was mainly for Metal Gear Solid 4. But then I did get a PlayStation 4 eventually to play Bloodborne, and then I played a few other games on it like Final Fantasy 15. And then I got a second PlayStation 4, one of the Pro models for Final Fantasy 7 Remake. When that was finally coming out, I was like, all right, I'm gonna get a Pro model. I'll give my other one away to a friend. Oh, I left out because you mentioned like DS stuff. I did have a Game Boy Color that I got like in the 90s when Pokemon was new. And I had, what's it called? Or when was it, like 2008 or something? I got a PSP. It was kind of late, but I mainly got it so I could put Linux on it and mess around with it. toy around with it. But yeah, in 2011 when I built that PC, like I said, I never really looked back after that. It was like all PC gaming from that point on. I remember in 2011 I built it in August, and then I got to experience that October sale, which was like my first real Steam sale with like a beefy, powerful PC that could do everything. And I was like, this is awesome. I remember buying, dude, I swear I only spent like, I think I only spent like $50 and I got like 30 something games out of it. It was stupid. Like, that was my first real Steam sale. And I was like, oh, this is crazy. PC gaming kicks ass. I remember I was playing, the first game I got on that PC though, I actually think I just spent a lot of time playing Terraria right away. Then I remember, like, that was back in 2011, I was playing a lot of Amnesia around that Steam sale in October, because they did all Halloween stuff. I was playing Amnesia. Really liked it. But the big thing I was prepping for when I built that PC in August, I was actually prepping for November to get Elder Scrolls 5, because you know I go back with Elder Scrolls, that's my jam. So that's actually why I really built it. And by this point, you know, I'd already discovered things like Dwarf Fortress, so being able to play it on that computer was good, versus the laptop, which was not... It was a gaming laptop, but it just wasn't anywhere near as good, and it was dying. It didn't do very well over the years. You know, why do we have dog soap, reindeer soap, reindeer soap, reindeer soap, dog soap, dog soap, dog soap, goat soap, goat soap, dog soap, dog soap, dog soap, goat soap, goat soap, and dog soap sitting here? That's hard to say. I had Pac-Man on Sega Genesis. The one I always played as a kid was Miss Pac-Man. Like, I would play that. There was a co-op mode you could play. If I remember right, you alternate. You take turns. Like, if you die, it switches to the other player, I think. I used to play that with my mom. We would sit there until really late when I was a kid. Just playing Pac-Man. Uh-oh, I'm getting a recruiter messaging me. I don't want to sound like a dick when I say this, but there is a little bit of frustration in it. So I'll put it this way. I hope they read my profile. Because personally, I don't really want to give a lot of time to recruiters that don't read my profile that says, currently I'm only open to X, Y, and Z. You know, this is all I'm currently open for. This is all I'm currently looking for. So if you're not offering that, I don't really like that you're messaging me. I understand, you know, you gotta reach out, you gotta try to figure out, you know, find people. But I straight up say, this is what I'm looking for. So I always wonder, why would you come to me with something that's not what I say I'm looking for? It's like a waste of both of our times. Alright, we're moving into mid-autumn. The brook has finally frozen over. I was getting nervous about that. We'll just channel down right here. It doesn't have to be stairs. We'll have a ramp to work with. And we'll dig this up. We'll get this little thing worked out in the next 5 minutes or so, and then it's time to turn enemies on, so yay. Now, unfortunately, this thing probably froze over again. I don't know how to stop that from happening. I've sealed it off as best as I can. I don't know how else to better seal it off. So that's just an unfortunate problem. It's similar to what was happening over here, where this always freezes over for whatever reason. And I've put stuff over it. I built over it. It should be completely covered. And it just doesn't want to not be frozen. So it's like, whatever, right? Yo, we'll have them dig this out. We'll have them fix this up. Then we're going to turn enemies on and see how crazy it gets. Lots of sparse. Some sparse underlichen, some underlichen, and some dense underlichen. Alright, what do you want? 2 slabs. Oh, is this... Priority was low. That's why they never did it. Alright, so we want to put... We'll put a couple walls here. We could leave or we could tear those up. It's not really going to matter. Actually, no, I do want to do that. I want to actually think about floors as well. So let's put floors in here. So I'm not going to stretch beyond the 2-hour mark, save for finishing this one little thing, this one project, which is not really much of a project. I'm just walling this in. So do that. We'll cover this top thing here. That way no one goes inside. And then it's time to turn enemies on. Come on, y'all, update. You're gonna want full equipment, you know? Go into a wrestling demonstration. Alright, they got one in the corner here. I want to remove any possibility of any soil being in here at all, like under the walls or anything. Can y'all do this in the next minute and 20 seconds or 40 seconds? See, we will see. I mean, to be fair, there's that extra like 5 minutes, or it's like less than 5 minutes today, like 3.5 minutes or so, where I just let the music run before we get started. Oh, you know what, Tusk? Back on the console thing, I actually had a Nintendo 64 that I got, like, at the end of its life. I forgot about that. I didn't really play much on it. I had it for, like, GoldenEye, Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, stuff like that. But I didn't play a lot of it. I got it in, like, 2001 or something, like, really late. I think it did mention PlayStation 2 as well. You better put... Okay, good. You better be put in that corner. I'm gonna guess I'm probably okay to put this one now. And if I am, I'm probably okay to put this one as well. I think that was fine anyway, because they can get to the stairs. They can go to the side. We got to do these one at a time, unfortunately. Got a couple of them on the way. You know what? They barely missed. I mean, we're a few seconds over, but not bad. He got mad. Wait a minute. No, hold on. Suspend. I forgot I was going to get rid of the stairs and put a floor there too. Crap. That's not going to fix anything if my idea was right. Although it might be fine now because it can't go out of the walls. It's over a place that's going to be sealed, but I almost messed that up bad. Yeah, fancy words there, plaster. I think, like, to me, plaster is like a cast or something. Like if you break your arm or something. Yo, I know you're on the way, but hurry up. I want to turn enemies on. I'm excited. It could be dead for a little while, like, not much happening. Alright, someone's probably on the way. I really like seeing the snow starting to pile up and accumulate up here. No, no. Why would you go that route? I mean, people say plastered for being really drunk. No, it's that usually, to me, a plaster is like a cast or something. Not like if I cut a finger or something, it'd be a bandage. That's all. All right, I think someone's gonna be working on that now, so let's go ahead and resume that one. And that'll get someone on the way for it. Give it a couple more seconds, and then we'll resume the next one. Oh, we're good, okay. We'll give it a few seconds. We'll wait for this one to walk out. We'll hope that's good enough. I don't want to have to cancel. You over there being nasty, though. Why would you go that route? Should be enough to get us through that, and then we'll put a floor in here, and then I will turn on enemies. It's like I want to, but I also don't want to. Alright, we're probably good to put a floor in now. This will take time to get the wall in. It'll also be taking time to get the floors in too, so you're already working on the wall, you're good. That's a lot of soap out there. Why do y'all just... We need a place to just stockpile it, because they clearly just leave it laying around. Let's go in here and let's make a soap stockpile. Where the hell is soap? I've seen it before. No, it's not going to be weapons. Not finished goods. It was like a oh, it's bars, right. Yeah, bars makes sense. It's literally a bar. Alright, we got that thing walled in. Maybe that's better than it used to be. We're gonna block that off so no one can go down there, even though it's not gonna matter. Like someone went down there for a moment. That cat better not go down there, you could get locked in. Alright. Stockpile's working. In that case, let me repaint it to this entire ass room, because we got too much soap. Alright. Save and continue playing. Enabling enemies. How long is it gonna take? We're in late autumn, so a lot of times these things happen around the season change. They don't only happen around the season change, but it's very common that they do. Another thing I should have looked into is actually pressure plating the false entrance rather than making it on a lever. It's too late now. I thought about it once, but I was afraid... I was afraid that it was going to, that the dwarves would trip them, and I never got around to doing anything and confirming and looking it up or testing or anything like that. What's up with these bedrooms? Actually, that's a good point. Deconstruct all this stuff. No? Oh, it's up there. I'm stupid. I was looking at the wrong thing a minute ago. This is good though because it lets me... I don't really need the beds. But I do need the other stuff, the chests and all that, and I could fill out more bedrooms more effectively. And I kind of forgot I was going to do that they needed time to make more cabinets, and then I never got around to it. Okay, there's not a lot of chests or anything up here. Never mind. Not as much as I was hoping. Uh-oh, my favorite part of this song. It's so good! Hell, what the hell's up with this game? Straight up put a table in there. Alright, cabinet, use closest. We're looking for rooms that have a bunch of stuff strewn about them first. Alright, that helps a lot. Like I said, it makes a lot of sense to do these old bedrooms that have been claimed, people have been living here for a while, as opposed to coming over here to the last ones I added that probably aren't in much use yet. Yeah, this one is because I know who I assigned it, and I put that window in there, but most of them are not in use. I'm a bit nervous about whatever's going to happen soon. How's our soap collection going? Wait, is this it? Oh, they put them all in. Oh, okay. They were just sitting them in the stockpile, and they actually moved them into the bins. That's very convenient. That's why I made the stockpile larger, because I got concerned. Alright, I never did expand this, but I'm going to now. We really can't do that, no. Part of me wants to tear up those bookcases. Yeah, something I think I was saying earlier I never really finished elaborating on is things don't have to happen at season change, but they very often do. I think that's when the game does a lot of the rolls and stuff. Like dice roll is what I mean. I think it's when it kind of decides what's going to happen for the season. It's very often that you see things right at the start of the season. But again, it's not actually required. I've had various things happen in the middle of a season. Maybe T? T for table, yeah. R for chair. I was gonna put more chairs in here, which I never got around to finishing. Alright, yeah, I didn't dig this out enough. We'll just start with the extra set. We can expand on it later. Bookcase. Get a bunch of them in here for him. Now we want to check the zone and expand it a little bit. Same with this, I never got back to it. I forgot that I dug this out earlier. Why is there a squirrel and a cave spider and stuff in here? Come on, y'all. It's probably the cats. Which reminds me, I should really be careful about these now. The biggest problem at the moment is I have no way of knowing if anyone came down here. Someone could have came down here and like, I'm gonna haul something. If I seal this, they could be trapped and I won't notice for a while. I saw nothing. We're gonna hope that's good. Oh, we trapped one of those Dralta things. We can dig this out a little bit more. And we can actually do something with this. So there's a couple things we could do. I think, do they show up in here now? I'm not quite sure. We have more alpaca now. Let's see, we'll get rid of one of the males. Yeah, so what I was saying is we can actually put... We could actually like, put them in a stockpile and empty the cage and stuff. We can release that thing. So we've actually seen that, you know, cage traps, they work. Just grab things that walk into them. It's pretty effective. It's pretty good stuff. What's this guy doing? Harvesting? Bit of a dangerous time to do it. Season change. Really nervous now. Oh, I could have done some extra stuff with fortifications too. Too late now. I mean, too late if something's about to happen. Alright, now it might be any moment now. Still want to know what this guy's up to. He's coming way down here. Collect webs. I see. Uh-huh. A vile force of darkness has arrived, you say. Well, how about that? And the game is paused. Right now... This is interesting. We have 2 dwarves. And we have some goblins. Okay, first step is I hope nobody's out here, because I want to seal off our front gate ASAP as soon as possible. Next up, I want to take my first squad here. And we're going to station them up here. And there's probably more, by the way. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, there's more, yeah. So we have 1, 2, 3 goblins there, and a couple dwarves. Oh, and this guy as well. It's a respectable force. And they're pretty armored. We look at their items. Oh, it's not as much as I thought, okay. Don't go out there. Oh no, you're pulling the lever, okay. Watch this squirrel. I think it's somewhere in the air now. But I don't actually see it. We have a goose way up in the tree here. Oh, is that it? It is! There it is here. Here it is in the air. It's a flying squirrel. So we're 54. It went up from Z level 48. Now it's at 54. And it's following. Look at this dude. Reindeer calf. Alright. They're repathing now, aren't they? They're going to the false entrance. I think they are, which means we'll probably catch all of these. Look at these nerds. Alert! Snatcher, protect the children. Oh, we already caught one. Goblin. Goblin thief. Ha! What about the rest? Alright, I think now... Oh, no, you need to not be there. Or maybe you can be there. I think they'll all get trapped anyway, but... Oh yeah. Why did you turn away? You retreating? This one that's trying to go out and fish is pretty brave. Oh, that's perfect. They served as bait. Oh, they are booking it. They were absolutely booking it. What have we captured? Let's see. That bow dwarf. Goblin thief. Goblin thief. Goblin crossbowmen. And that other bow dwarf. Oh, they're sealed. They can't get out. Perfect. We trapped them, but we got one of our own in here, which is a problem. It's a bigger problem than it may originally seem as well. Is this another goblin thief? It's a dwarf thief. And another one. Let's come up this way. Got my dude scaling the wall up here. I think I should station them down here. I'm afraid they're going to bump each other off of that. I should make that wall wider, or that floor up there wider. Okay. Mandate the construction. What is that? One slab? We just made some. Oops. Crap, I looked over too late. Something got deleted. Because I went to click this and... that's annoying. I don't know what it was. Brew drink from plant, make wooden barrel, easy meal. I have no idea what that used to be. Was it rock block? No. Well, we'll find out later. That's annoying. No confirmation or anything. Like, oops, slightly misclicked the thing and you lose your deal. I'm just going to ignore it for now and I'll check later. I'll check the video. Unless something starts freaking out and we'll be like, oh, that's what I'm missing. We're catching a lot of things here, though. But did we catch them all now? I don't see anyone else wandering around. Now, there are some potential issues here. We have to babysit this a little bit as they pull the lever. Because this dwarf here, if they're standing under this, they get crushed and they die. People call that an atom smasher. They just disappear, they're gone. We don't want that to happen. But it looks like they're okay. Really, anything under it's gone. Oh, I used the drainer by accident. That's not what I wanted. Actually has benefits, though. The soldiers are now here. So we captured a lot of dudes. Worked as intended. And they made it out. They're safe. Cool. First test run worked. Kept me safe. We'll come over here. We'll make this stockpile that I wanted to make. I gotta be careful with it now. What you can do is you can say animals. I should have been careful when I clicked that, though. Goblins don't show up in here, do they? They do. And so do dwarves. So I probably want to just disable this. For now. Here's what we need to actually do. We need a dump site, or some way to get rid of the excess pesky creatures that we capture, right? There are a couple ways to do it. One, I think that it is possible for them to break out of cages when being transported, so that's a potential concern. Something like this would actually be just perfect for it, though. A really deep pit that we can drop them down, and they get really hurt, and then we could have a squad clean them up. Any stragglers that survive the drop. I never did really make one of those. Who's doing what? A Fey mood. I think we're actually in good shape to dismiss the squad. Now we have all other kinds of things that I need to start worrying about, though. It just opened up whole new categories of issues. I don't remember if I responded, Tusk, but I'm not a fan of soy sauce myself, but noodles are good. If I wanted to make like a dump pit over here, the way that I think I would do it, and again, there's a risk that they break out when they're being transported. The way that I think I would do it is, I think you put a stockpile around this. Dude, I can go way down here. And that's still not even where my squads are at. Will this eventually open into the caverns? It does. That sucks. What level is my... is this at? -4. Where does this take me? So I can go from like right here. As crazy as this is going to be, just bear with me. Oh no, that doesn't work. It goes to... okay, no, it does. It does. I have an idea. Maybe. Do we need to link this up? With this. Which is going to be a pain. I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to build something special here. Damn it. We start digging here, and we get access to this. I basically need to like wall myself in here. I don't know if that's what I want to do anymore. We'll let this dig happen anyway. It's going to be interesting. So this, on the other hand... Actually, you know what I could do? No, yeah, that's going to be the best option. Yeah, just bear with me on this. It's going to be weird. One of the things we're going to need to do is get all the way down there with these stairs, which... Okay, it's like I didn't mess up the designations, good. And we're going to want to smooth that all the way to the bottom. Are you guys freaking out over the dudes? What's going on? Oh, you're going to fish. Right, I left the entrance sealed. Loading cage traps, huh? Yeah, we have lots of caged prisoners now. Guilty after being confined. No shit? Oh, I forgot to keep checking on that, but it's good. Oh, I think I saw it a minute ago. A cat bone armor stand. Very interesting. You're not going to be free, are you? Loading a cage trap when there's like dudes here. It's concerning. Alright. As cool as it seems to have all that stuff there, I don't have the patience for it right now to mine out all this from every floor. Because this is going to be a very long pit. It's going to actually suck to dig out. The idea here is that we put a stockpile around the side, and then we have them dump into this. I don't know if that's going to work on a single tile, actually. It might have needed to be like maybe 4 wide. That would give more... Let's do it. I know you guys are already smoothing, but let's do this. Some of the smoothing's still valid anyway. So now we want to go take this out. And I'll at least want to dig this out. Oh, and this. Now the smoothing is important because they can actually climb walls, right? Very difficult to climb smooth walls. I'm nervous. Let's look at the magma now. We had snakes earlier. Still fire snakes. Forgot, what's the lowest depth I can do? 129. Pretty low down there. Alright, we'll wait on them to continue digging. It's gonna take a bit because of the smoothing as well. Same priority. Looks like they're going down there, though. This does risk some injuries as well. I hope we don't have any problems with that. So now, as for this, we do have this new little route here. And what I kind of like to do is dig that out. And then I can't do it at the moment because it'll say inaccessible. No access, see? But I want to put floors here. And I want to make sure, even from like the layer above, that we have a ceiling. So it's going to be a bit of a pain to completely wall this in from the... Like, I just want to have like a walkway here. And we're going to link it up with... wherever it went. Yeah, it's going to need to move a bit more. That's elevation -3. Oh, wait a minute. Crap. Hold on. Oh, I'm at -2, yeah. Okay. So -2, we can keep going down. -3, this is where it lines up, so we can actually keep this moving. Like that. Oh, I like that synchronized digging. We're gonna do this with a priority of 2. You want to talk about a pit? This is a beefy boy. Now what I'm thinking is maybe it's good to seal this off and make this only accessible from over on this side. Only accessible from the false entrance, basically. Oh no. Nanir Bubnus was seen being stolen. Who did it? Is it you walking through here? What's your deal? No, you're loading a trap. Where do we get info on that? Who was doing it? Accuses this human bard. I told you a lot of new things would happen now. Etru, you need to be interrogated. As for this, it's such a pain. But a better solution, we already screwed up a little bit over here, but a better solution is actually going to be, let's dig this out to like right here, and then we ramp it here. What's this? Quartzite. Not what I wanted. And we could put ramps up to the next layer. So it'd be like right here we would channel. I'd kind of rather build my own ramps, but we could do a channel there. That's going to be the easiest way to do this, I think. And we could do B and F and put floors in, but I don't really want to do that until we get... Well, I mean, I can't. So it doesn't matter. Okay, so now... Let's do that. No access yet, that's okay. That gets us most of the way there. So then we're gonna have to put walls around the sides, and then everything above is already sealed in, so this does make it a sealed tunnel. Which is what I'm really aiming for here. And it's gonna lead right back, right down over here next to this squad, and hopefully we can kind of have them dynamically take care of any stragglers, but this is a very deep pit as well. It's like 50 Z levels. No, what is it? Traction benches or... Yep. I really need to remember to check what it is that I messed up earlier. I'm going to check the video when I finish with this and see what I accidentally deleted from my orders. Now, did this ever happen? No, not yet. Interview scheduled. 7 witnesses. Stealing an artifact, huh? That's terrible, dude. I hope we get some good information. So see how all this is smoothed now. Once we get rid of the stairs, they won't really be able to climb these walls. So it is a nice drop pit. This is just smoothing because I can. No other real reason, but man, it's a lot of smoothing. I hope people are working on these. It's not inactive, so they are. Beautiful. Only working on what they can, though, but it's something. I think if they get this in place, we might be able to dig that and start moving on. Are you like an escort? What are you? Oh, you're a monster slayer. You gonna go kill something? I don't see any active task. I know we got a petition. I'm gonna watch this. I want to see what they do. They might just be roaming around seeing what they can find. Yeah, they're going to eat now. It doesn't say Monster Slayer anymore. I think that was like their activity was Monster Slayer. I don't know, that's new to me. Yep, they can totally mine that now, which actually gets us more access to things. Love it. Floors are going to start filling in. All we really need is to connect to the other side, but we won't be able to do it for a little bit. They're going to take some time. While we're here, I might as well have them smooth this other stuff. I might mine those gems. They're there, they're easy to get. But I'm gonna request rock blocks. Quartzites. We're gonna say make like 20. Just enough so we can make some walls through here. I'm gonna do limestone block floors because I've already started it. Oh, this is quartzite floor, but it looks like limestone or something. I care more about the walls here. Have them uniform. For the most part. Alrighty, anytime now. Miner want to get here, or anyone want to build some of these floors? I know it's a very long trip. This guy, I think, is smoothing. It's a very long trip, and there's only one real way to get down here right now. This also is a vulnerability at the moment. So of course I waited until I turned enemies on to open us up to a potential enemy flying up through here, crawling up here. Let's check that justice menu. Here we are. Met with them, attempted to make intimidating remarks in order to elicit information. Subject was cagey and refused to comply. In retrospect, interrogator may have completely misjudged the subject's character. If I can read today, just do another interrogation. Usually that's enough. You just repeatedly interrogate them and they eventually tell you what's up. Oh, what? I didn't realize there was something to stand on there. That's why that smoothing got marked earlier, but I didn't understand. I was wondering why some of it was going to allow me to smooth and other pieces weren't. Well, we're going to floor this thing up anyway. Oh yeah, of course we can't access it yet. No, because the other miners claimed it. That one's going to walk away. Why? No access, damn. Yeah, it's these kind of things that are a little painful when you're working on a project and you've got that like one little piece that you're waiting on that's blocking other things. It's a queen, it's usually crowns. Platinum crowns, go for it. Alright, the miners are here. Now we gotta wait for this. Or this. The top one's going, so we gotta wait for that, then they'll mine this. Then we gotta put another floor here. It's gonna be a long wait. Whoops, not what I wanted. Alright, it's looking pretty good. Slowly. I like this cave spider. This has been hanging out in here. How are these guys doing? $285 years old. It's older than the world. Feel hopeless after being confined. You're going to be confined for a while longer. Hate to break it to you. That's your new home. Until we get a disposal mechanism. There's one thing that came to my mind just moments ago. We have undead issues in this map. All of that could be a problem. We're going to link up that bridge, and that's going to be a garbage disposal. I might see about disposing the echidna that was up here. Oh no, we already moved it. Yeah, the skeleton's gone. I forgot about that. We kind of want to get rid of all these as well if we can. Well, actually, I know we can. I could just say dump them very easily. All right, let's go. All right, we should have enough quartzite to get through this. Actually, we're gonna have a slight issue on this. But we're pretty close. That's all the floors that we need to put in. Now we're gonna run this over here, like so. That should be good. What is it now? Ban, don't care. This song is so good. Strike the Earth? Yeah. Let me check something. Okay, we're good. Click back into the game now. This cave spider's just hanging out. Are you, beautiful. Now they can dig this. Yeah, so we're gonna need one more block that's not ready yet. But that's it. We've got all the quartzite we need, basically. We've got our tunnel here. It's not the prettiest thing ever, but it should get the job done. I'm gonna hope we have the quartzite we need. You know what? I'll do one at a time. Yeah, because then it saved me. Suspended the bauxite bridge. Why? Item blocking site because of the garbage dump. That might be a problem. I might rebuild the bridge and put a new dump site. That's probably the easiest way to do it. So let's actually cancel that. B and B. We'll have it go to the right. No, actually, I want to have it go to the left. And this is going to be our atom smasher, if you will. There's no way you're already building that. No, you're hauling the blocks, aren't you? Yeah. Like, there's no way. I don't believe it. Oh, we don't actually have the ramps here. Right, because I already dug this out, I'm stupid. Alright. That should do it, right? We should be completely sealed in here. Cave spider finally died. We have a cat here, that probably explains it. As long as it didn't suspend this or anything. Oh, whoops. I still had ramps on. We're gonna get the ramps down here now. So it's gonna be all linked up. And we basically have a drop pit ready to go. But then comes the painful part. And I hope we don't lose any dwarves during it. So now we have access in here via the ramp. So I can go ahead and start the painful part, which is to come up here to get our miner and say, get rid of these. No, channel, excuse me. Channel these. And once I get done, we gotta do it for every single layer, one at a time. Otherwise, we'll just end up leaving random stairs because I'll do them in weird orders and it won't make sense. This needs to be a full pit to drop things in. They're also going to stop being able to use these stairs, so they're going to have to take the other route. But that's why we got those ramps in first. Want to make sure they actually have a valid route. Okay, I see some miners on the way. Now, I'm just going to wait for them. Now we'll do all of this at once, and they're going to have to go all the way to the bottom and come back this way. Like, come back up. It's going to take them a while to do it. But this is the foundation, this is the pit. And eventually we're going to be down there, we're going to have a full drop pit. Most things should have a hard time climbing because of the smooth walls, which is why I spent time doing that. So now it's just a matter of waiting for them to do that. I don't know how much I want to babysit it right now. This is a lot of work. Why are you guys staying here? Are they telling me they're trapped? I don't really believe that. Okay, whatever. Put stairs in. I can't think of any other reason why they'd be sleeping down here. I thought the ramp should be fine. Can I do more? Yeah, I can. Put stairs on both of them then. Obviously they can get in here. But for some reason that ramp did not work. Oh no, 2 mandates. Why? 1 crown and 3 traction benches. God, it's terrible. You got you got platinum crowns last time. You get rock again. No more good stuff for you. I'm growing concerned that I really screwed up. No, they should be able to build those, right? I mean, you could build stairs straight up in the air, so they should be able to do that. It's not inactive. Yeah, they're waiting. Okay. They built those quickly. Did I use the wrong material? No, I did blocks. Okay. I guess it's near enough to the central staircase, that's why. I really gotta make sure they do this. I don't want these people to be trapped down here. And I want them to be able to continue digging. Wait, they came down. What did you do, just jump? How'd you come down? Like, why else were you sleeping in here if you couldn't get out? See, now we're doing this, and it's gonna take a minute. And kind of the worst part about it is that all 4 are active at once. If you don't understand why I say that's bad, it's because, well, now one of them stopped and it's now reactive. If you wonder why I think it's bad, it's because we end up in a situation where they're all at different starting positions and they say, I'm going to path there. So am I. So am I. So then if one of them takes 30 seconds to get there, another one takes 45 seconds, I'm waiting for like individual tiles to be mined rather than a single dwarf doing all of them or something. And this is basically how I dug the pit in the false entrance that where I drained the water. It's basically how I dug that pit. It was very unpleasant. It's on one of my YouTube videos. I did not stream it, but it was a very unpleasant waiting game. We see they gave up on one of these too. Somebody probably said, I'm hungry. I don't feel like walking over there. So see, we got one of them now. We got 2 of them. I mean, I could tell them to do the top ones now. It just kind of sucks. No matter how you do it, if I tell them to do all 4 at once or if I tell them to just do 2 of them at once, it's still lots of babysitting. I'm going to wrap up pretty soon, too. I want to eat some food. It's a little bit late to be eating, but it works out with the way I eat. And see, someone gave up on that. Why? What about the one that just did the other? They're already way down here. It's like I need someone to do that before I can continue. So again, this is why I said it's a pain. We've done precisely 1 point, like, we haven't even done 2 full floors of this yet. Although granted, it does become better the deeper we get. Simply because they have less to climb. So I doubt I'm gonna finish this right now. But I really do want to make some progress on it. I think the reason we keep getting a cancellation is because they keep climbing, or they're on the way and it's such a long route that they just say, no, I'm done. I'm hungry, I'm tired, whatever. All right, we got it. Ah, they canceled that one again. Okay, there we go. Now we can do these 4. What's going on, Raider? How you doing? That's good to hear. Oh, we got someone on the way. You came at the best possible time when it's incredibly tedious babysitting and I'm wrapping up in 10 minutes. If there's one thing that I maybe hate doing more than anything else in this game, it's digging out big pits. I've found no better way to do it. Like, you can't even do priorities, because if I said, like, start on this layer with priority 7, and then priority 6, and then 5, or rather it'd be the other way around, start on the top layer with 1, and then go 2, 3, 4, it wouldn't actually work, because once allocations of a certain priority run out, they're going to start allocating the next one, and you're going to end up with all kinds of jacked up digs. Because I thought about that before. I was like, man, I don't know how to do this better. Yeah, I was just saying a minute ago, I'm about to make some food and stuff. So, you know, I decided I'd wrap up a little bit early. About a half hour early. Just kind of vibing right now. We turned enemies back on. Captured some. And I was like, I never did think about what I would do with the capture. I mean, I did, but I never considered right now, like in the winter and stuff, what are other things I can do with the captured ones? And I was like, well, let's make a dump pit for them. And it's excessively long, because why would you do anything if you're not going to do it in excess, right? Why do anything if you're going to half-ass it? Alright, someone's on the way. And again, this reminds me of the, you know, the last big pit that I dug like this, which was just such a pain. But again, the further we go down, the better, because the pathfinding gets easier. Rather, not easier, but shorter. There's less distance they have to cover. All right, while they are not doing that... What's this from? Elkbird Neck. I remember fighting them. Felt kind of bad about it. They were chill. Some bituminous coal. And... we'll give them a designation of 2 and we'll go... auto. On that bituminous coal. Oh, something's happening. It's an improvement. Isn't this riveting? Again, this is like my least favorite thing to do in the game. It would actually be really good if there were a some kind of a way to designate a multi-Z-layer channel where they would be smart enough to start at the top and go down. You wouldn't have to babysit like this. Hold on one moment. Something's bothering me. Oh, wait. Hang on. A beard hair was, like, tangled up. Well, you could do that with anything, but you won't get a pit like this. I could go right here with channels, and I can go down Z layers, Z levels, and it's actually made the channels there, but they're not going to dig them in an intelligent way. So, I mean, we have stairs right here. So the easiest way I know of... Oh. Ah, this is something I've been concerned about. Well, finish this thought first. The easiest way I know to do this is to take stairs and then go down, say we want it to be a 10 Z level pit. So we make stairs going down 10 Z levels, and then we go to the top of the stairs, channel out the top layer, then the next, then the next, then the next. But you have to do them one layer at a time. Otherwise, stairs are going to remain like in the center. So if I just say channel out all of the stairs, they're not smart enough to know to do one layer at a time. They're going to go to whatever's closest, whatever's the easiest to pathfind to or whatever, and you're going to have like a jacked up dig. All right, this is something I've been worried about. Magma crab. Well, they are way down here. Way, way, way down here. We don't actually do stuff down here. Has no vision. Is that just seriously injured? Afraid after experiencing oh! Serpent Woman Blowgunner. Maybe that's what's actually happening. A Serpent Woman is down here. Has a blowgun, 7 blow darts, and has some magma covering her. Strapped with massive amounts of muscle and lard. Her scales are white, her eyes are black. Do you have any kills? Not yet, but it looks like you're fighting. You are terrified while in conflict. I'm gonna send a squad down here. Let's send my OG squad. Just post them up down here. Oh, they're spitting. Oh, they're gonna kill her. They're actually maybe tougher than I expected. She's bleeding. Oozing blood and her arm is melted. Oh. Another one. Oh, they're going up. Serpent Man. Anyone actually going up to my stuff? Yo, there's like fires. Ooh, that one's dead. Heavy bleeding pale. Yeah, she's all melty. I think they're killing the magma crabs. Lots of smoke in here. No, they totally did it. I'm a little nervous they're going to come up to my area. Okay, where are you going? They are going up. You're pale and bleeding. Upper body's fat is gone. Upper body's burned. Her arm's dripping blood. Her arm is bruised. Alright, so I'm going to give them a news station order, like right here. They're going to take a while to get here, though. Oh, why is she burning? What is that new fire from, and why did she spontaneously combust? Okay. Come down here, then. Say hello to the Serpent Woman. Serpent Man. I know it's a long ways, guys. How have they not even made it here yet? Is this currently blocked? Oh, it is. No one can even get down there. You know what? I'm just gonna let them do their thing then. Cancel that order. I'm gonna just say we're safe enough for the moment. Maybe not here, though. Alright, well, we probably need to continue with this just a little bit more. Yeah, I'm at the point where I kind of want to wrap up. Like I said, I want to get food. It's not good to eat too close to bed, and I'm not that far from bed. It should be okay. So we'll get like one more layer of this done. I guess these three here. And we'll leave it here. Unless something really wild happens. The queen wants probably crowns. Oh my god. All right. Yeah, so back to what I was saying before, though. This is the best way I know to dig out a big pit. Like I said, once you get the stairs in, you could smooth the walls. That way nothing can climb it. Or at least things should not be able to climb it very effectively. Most things can't really climb smooth walls. So you smooth all the walls. Then you go through and you say, all right, clean out the, clean out all the stairs one at a time. So, like, wait on these two, then we can come down here, we can do these, and so on. It's not a great time. And that's why I was saying, I wish that there were maybe a system in place. Pits are a common thing. It's not like something that people just came up with last week. They're a common thing people do in this game. So I think it would be really nice to have a more convenient way to dig a large pit like this. Because that, to me, is probably the biggest frustration in doing something like this, is waiting for each Z level to be dug. And there's quite a few more to go after this. So I guess... Oh my god, why so many mandates all of a sudden? Traction benches, goblets. So I guess this is my time to do an outro and to say thank you to anyone who showed up today, whether you are lurking or chatting. I appreciate it, and I hope that you enjoyed yourself while you were here. We're playing my favorite song too. What a great moment to be doing the outro. Hope you enjoyed yourself while you were here, and if you did, if you are new here, you could hit that follow button if you like Dwarf Fortress, where I do this Tuesdays and Thursdays. Other things I currently have going, I'm doing the entire Metal Gear Solid franchise. I do Genshin Impact every Sunday night. I'm doing Caves of Cud, and I'm doing programming streams. I do 2 programming streams, on one on Monday, one on Wednesday. So if you like any of that, if any of that sounds interesting to you, definitely come check it out, come hang out. It's a good time. You can also head on over to YouTube, where these streams go up 2 weeks after they're live here on Twitch. And or otherwise, if you're watching this in the future on YouTube, congrats on me in the future. But you can do all that fun YouTube stuff while you're over there. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. I do read and respond to my comments over there, so I really appreciate those. Lastly, if you really want to know when the stream goes live, follow me on Twitter, where I tweet pretty much every time I go live. Turn the notifications on over there. That's almost all I do there. At least almost all I do that you would get a notification for. So, yeah, that's about it. We'll do this last layer. I'll enjoy the music, And I gotta remember, right after this, I'm gonna go check and see what it is I deleted from my work orders. I'm gonna add that back in here just right after the stream. So I'm not gonna save and go to the title screen yet, because I'm just gonna figure out what that work order was. And apparently they're not doing this. Yeah. Come on, guys. But I don't really want to play anymore after this because we might get more... You know what? No, let's leave it here. We're going into spring in just a very short time. And things may happen when we move into spring, so I think it'd be nice to save that for later. I don't want something to trigger before right at the end. You have a good night as well, Raider. Which just brings me to the last part of my normal outro, where I say, once again, thank you, and until next time, have a good day, have a good night, whatever it is, wherever you're at, take it easy.
I've got balls of steel.